So I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called CIDP. It's short for chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy. So basically my immune system attacks my peripheral nervous system. And what that does is it controls my motor functions. So around like May of 2022, I started like losing dexterity, losing grip strength. My neck has always been hurting. So I was like, maybe it's like pinched nerve or something. Went to go get that checked out, and it was just 1 to 2 mil protrusions, none of it touching my nerves, none of it making sense. So the doctors thought I was crazy, running through all these MRIs, all these tests. No one knew what was wrong with me. People were like, it's fine, you're okay. Fast forward to Christmas Day of 2022, and mind you, I noticed I was constantly getting weaker. What went with my dexterity went to my legs. My legs were getting wobbly. Everything else was like getting weak. There was times I'd like walk downstairs and I'd fall because just my legs would just buckle and give out. It's like, what the hell's wrong with me? Kept going back to the doctors, and really they didn't have an answer for me. Fast forward to Christmas of 2022, I woke up like damn near paralyzed. I couldn't even lift my arms up. I was just spasming, shaking. Went to the ER, ran like, they did the EMG test on me to test my nerves, and they figured out like I had damage to my myelin sheath. So they diagnosed me with CIDP, and then I was on this medication called immunoglobulin, IVIG.
Yep.
And so they're doing IVIG on me. I was in the hospital for 5 days, and I bounced back up, felt good. I was like, I'm sick. That's awesome. And I thought IVIG was the cure. You know, I was like, this one-time deal, but I kept getting flare-ups every month. And all the way up into when I saw you guys 3 months ago when I first came here. But so 6 months ago, even the IVIG stopped working for me for some reason. I did a round of IVIG, stopped working. My wife was helping me get dressed, couldn't put my socks on, couldn't open a water bottle. Really put me down like the rabbit hole of just like my mindset. I was losing it. You know, I've always been an active person, like grew up doing combat sports, went to the Marine Corps when I was 18, got out of there after 5 years, and I've been a cop for almost 10 years on the SWAT team. So not being able to dress myself, not being able to do simple things, not being able to be active, do jujitsu or anything, it was a trip. It was tough. Like there's times I'd lose myself just screaming in my room by myself because I'm so upset that I just can't walk normally, can't do normal things. But yeah, I came to you guys 3 months ago as like my last hope, you know, because the doctors wanted to add prednisone to my, list of medication. I've heard so many horror stories about prednisone. I've had friends be on prednisone and they developed like other issues like diabetes. The doctors in the States didn't really, I started inquiring more like, hey, is it my diet? Like, I think my diet's good, but could it be my diet? Had to like dive down the rabbit hole of research through that. So now I'm like doing an animal-based protocol, organics, fruits, veggies, grass-fed meats, pasture-raised, no seed oils, all that stuff in combination with, coming down and getting treatment through you all down here. I think I've really felt an improvement. When I left you guys 3 months ago, I was feeling good. Even like, I would say like a week or two after. And the real telltale sign is like, I always have that scare in the back of my head. I'm like, oh, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to get fucked up again. And it didn't. So usually around the 5-week mark, after IVIG and all that, I start to go downhill again. Like my strength starts to decrease, my extremities go, my dexterity goes. But 5 weeks post treatment with you guys, I felt good. I felt fine. I was like, man, I don't need to do IVIG. Obviously, the doctors are, wanting me to keep that up, just for now, until we see how things work. But I didn't feel like I needed it. The only thing different was, I went to you guys and then changed my diet a little bit. But I think coming here was, I'm obviously back here today for a reason, because I felt the improvement. So I lasted about almost 3 months. Like 2 weeks ago, I started feeling a little weak again, but nowhere near as severe as it was. So, I'm equating that to coming here, like prolonging my symptoms. And then when symptoms came back, wasn't as severe, and I bounced back pretty fast.